Good morning. Now I understand, why they call me evil or, and because I don't want their shit. And if it's not for me, then I don't fucking want it. So it's all going to come down. This world wasn't made for love or by love. It was made by perverse beings that have no love. They like to gamble and murder and they're wrathful and they want you to lust after their wares and their brands, and they want to mislead you in their sorceries and and yeah, their system's all gonna crash and burn because it shouldn't exist in the first place. And they have been circling around me, trying to get me to do as they say and not as they do. And they're but you know children, when they grow, they watch others. They do. They watch others, and that's how they grow up, by mimicking. You can't sit there and do one thing and then tell your child to do the opposite. That's being a fucking hypocrite. So, all that do that will, they will cry in the streets over their children because either they will lose them or they will be crying out because they're losing their own life because they went against love in the hearts of Christ. There are only two type of beings in this world. There are demons, soulless creatures, and the ones that aren't. I was told that it's okay to be creative in this world as long as nobody gets hurt. And I'm like, what am I hurting? I've been hurt my whole life. I have. I've been abused, used, mocked, hurt. Physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. They tried to take my soul because they were jealous they didn't have a soul of their own. Because they gave theirs up. Call me evil? No more. There's big changes coming. And if you're crying out in the streets because you lost everything, because you gambled against love or rejected love, that fucking ain't on me. That's on y'all. If you went against love, just because y'all make up certain laws or, group together in your own understanding, that doesn't make it right. I don't, I don't want none of it because it's not for me. None of it. And I don't have to keep it around just because they try to persuade me to. I'm like, no, it's not for me, so what the fuck do I want it for? It doesn't serve me, so what the fuck do I want it for? It's not love. I am love. I am giving towards others. I am patient. I am kindness. My world will be made in love. It won't be about lust or greed or, the classes. It won't be about slavery. I am a creator. I am the heart of all matters. And if it's not of the heart of Christ, of love, then it's got to go. I don't care if they call me evil, because they're nothing good. Man's understanding of good and evil is, it's pish posh. It's shit. Ugh. And those witches that support them or cry after them and have their children like it says, all Rachels will be wailing for their children because they aren't really children. They're abomination because they weren't in love. They were because she threw herself at a man so that way she could trap him to have somebody take care of her or to gain and profit. Mm-mm. If your children weren't created out of love, then they won't be. And that's not cruelty, it's just their abomination. It's not evil, it's just the truth. Believe me, I had to receive this information. And I had children in this world, but I had children with someone that wasn't for me. It was all a game that they were playing. To trap me, to tie me down, to feed off my emotions. It's like ripping a bandage off, and once the truth comes out, everybody will be better for it. So, yeah, the children will start going,